My marriage, if it's good or if it's not, is my fault. My physical health, my physique is my fault. My finances are my fault. What would life be like if you woke up every single day with drive, motivation, inspiration, and gas in the tank? Because you can create a life that looks just like that. There are two different factors that you need. Number one is something that you are in relentless pursuit of. This is a burning purpose inside of your life, something that you have to fulfill because of what it's going to do for other people. This is a target that you're after and what it's going to do for your life when you reach a certain financial metric, or whenever you get into a particular physique, or when relationships are on fire like they used to be back before because you've done the hard work in order to make it happen. Everything in your life that you want is uphill. Everything that you want is uphill. You've got to climb to go get it. You're not going to just land somewhere in cruise control and say, wow, I'm in the best shape of my life. Wow, my marriage is amazing. Oh my gosh, I happen to make more money this year than I've ever made before in my life. Oh my gosh, the impact that we're making as a business, as an organization, as an entity, as a human being is higher than it's ever been. I can't believe the lives that we're impacting. None of this happens by coasting. It all happens by drive and grit. And so the first thing that you need is a reason for getting up, being in passionate pursuit, something that you are after. And the second factor, once you have that, once you have an ideal picture in your life of what you want things to look like, what you want your health to look like, your physique to look like, your finances to look like, your impact to look like, your relationships to look like. Once you have a mental picture of what is possible for you, you have to then, the second factor is spend more time thinking about what is possible and where you're going than you spend time on where you're at and why you don't have it. If you spend your life making excuses on why life doesn't look like how you want it to look, you give all of your power away to those excuses. And it feels good in the moment. This is why it's a huge psychology trick, is because it makes you feel good in the moment, because now you have something to blame, that your health is not where it should be because you have this issue, or because of this other person, or because of some experience in your past. If you make an excuse, you give all your power away to the excuse. You feel good in the moment because now you're able to blame something, and you give all of your power away to make any change. Therefore, no change is necessary because it's not your fault. So we must live a life where everything is our fault. My marriage, if it's good or if it's not, is my fault. My physical health, my physique is my fault. My finances are my fault. Whether I wake up on passion, with a passion in my heart to go out there and build something that's fulfilling and that makes a difference in the world, is my fault. I need to spend time on these things to create the ideal outcome that I'm after, that lights me on fire, to make me feel this passionate pursuit that gets me out of bed in the morning, that gets my feet moving in the right direction, that gives me the right perspective so that when challenges come and failures come, because they will, that I'm not somebody who focuses on why something didn't happen the way I wanted it to happen, what I can blame so I can feel better so I don't have to make any changes. And you and I are the same exact way. It's time to find something that makes you man up or woman up, to light you on fire, to give you that burning desire to go after the ideal life that you say that you want, and spend more time thinking about where you're going than why you're not there. I'm not saying thinking about why you're not there yet is not important, because it is. That's how you identify roadblocks. That's how you identify destructive habits. That's how you identify things that hold you back from your potential. It's very important. But what I'm saying is to spend more time thinking about where you're going and why you're going there than you spend on where you're at and why you're not where you want to be. And if you do those two things, you're going to live a life of passionate pursuit. Yes, you're going to have some bad days, but you're going to have more days of momentum. You're going to have more days that send you off in the right direction, and eventually you will reach those targets. It will happen. if you have that sort of an attitude and that sort of a mindset. And if you take leadership and initiative and say, I am where I am because of me, what do I need to change? Where am I going? Why is it important? And you focus on those factors, I guarantee you things are forced to grow, because that is the formula. Are there skill sets we need to improve? Of course, there's skill sets we need to improve. Are there conversations we need to have? Of course. There are a lot of actions that we have to take to get what we want. But the first step is to put us in a state of passionate pursuit and focus and personal responsibility. And if you mix those things together, you have got the code. You have got the formula that it takes to build the ideal life that you desire, despite issues, despite failures. They're going to happen, despite problems, because you're going to have to face them. You're still going to be headed in the right direction more days than not. And if you string together good days, you're going to have good weeks. If you string together good weeks, you're going to have good months. Good months are what create good quarters, and good quarters are what create good years. And that's how you get traction. So think about that formula today. What you can do to be passionate pursuit, what you can do to eliminate your excuses and accept personal responsibility, and what you can do to spend more time thinking about where you're headed than where you're at and why you don't have it. Take all the excuses and turn it into leadership. Take initiative on the changes that you want to see in your life. And I promise you, you have the formula it takes to succeed in any and all endeavors. God bless you. Hope this lights you on fire, because I'm on fire. Let's get it. Bye for now.